We could sit there for 45 minutes and have all the time in the world to talk about anything. Like I'll hear all about your bathroom problems, like before, like while I'm enjoying coffee.
Sure.
Food comes without fucking fail. My grandma will talk to me about something to do with her bladder or her bowels. Or...
That's got to be. There must be a trigger there for her. Like the food shows up and she goes. She's probably thinking,
this is gonna hurt.
"Oh, I hope I'm gonna pass this tomorrow."
Oh my god!
And then she wants to talk about it.
Yeah, it's just like the wrong thing to talk about when you're eating.
Sure,
So.
But she's older. She doesn't care anymore. It's what you're afraid of.
Yeah,
it's not giving a shit about anything like that anymore.
Now, what would you say is your greatest fear, like getting older?
Like Alzheimer's, like losing my mind.
So really, like, I mean, you're going dark.
I mean, that would be.
I'm worried about arm hair over here. You're worried about Alzheimer's.
Yeah, because if I don't care anymore, then I just don't care, and that'll be fine. Because I won't care, I won't care that the 30-something-year-old of me cared that I wouldn't care. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it'll just be too late. Who cares? And if I start losing my mind, then I probably won't care either.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm scared to death of being that just dependent on somebody. Like, I really don't want to be stuck in a bed. Like, whatever happens to me, I want to grow older. I'll live as long as I can. Sure. But if it turns out that someone's wiping my ass twice a day, with the the catheters and all that, because I can't, just fuck it, just end it.
All right, so like I
can't do that.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, that's why you have a do not resuscitate thing stapled to your door. If somebody comes to find
but they
you.
don't. They don't have to follow that.
Oh, I thought they did.
No,
I thought that was
there's
legally binding.
No, because their Hippocratic oath forces them
then.
to save someone. Well, I mean, it's up to the doctor. If the doctor wants to save you, they will.
Right.
They don't have to follow your do not resuscitate, even though you say don't.
Okay. Well, I was thinking more along the lines of like arm hair and not being able to get a boner, but I mean, yeah, if we want to go Alzheimer's,
they got boner pills and razors. I don't.
I just like it's amazing to me that my grandpa can't like just look at that and be like, I got to do something. Like
he's from a generation that didn't have.
Oh God, when he drives the car with the air conditioning on, oh my God, dude, like it is like flapping in my face. It's like,
next time you see this, just imagine a tiny row of old Harley biker dudes with their gray hairs flapping in the wind as they're riding the highway of his arm.
It is so, without a doubt, like I just want to go over there and shave him one day, just like surprise him,
get him drunk, and he wakes up like, oh, did they shave my eyebrows? My arm hair.
He can't. No. He mourns the loss of his...
You son of a bitch.
I've been working at that for 85 years.
Yeah. Because once it gets to a gross length, you got to imagine then it goes past that length and it goes to a pride length. It's gone from gross to pride. You're like, oh, look at this. Huh? I can braid it. Check it. If I could reach.
God, yeah.
You could twist it and do little dreadlocks.
Oh God, all right.
Start with the egg yolk, of course. Get that nice base.
And it's good for your skin too, I would assume.
Oh sure,
yeah.
Vitamin D or whatever.
But seriously, yeah. Oh my God, dude! Like egg. Oh. You were right. I was just like I was starving, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm done. Yep, done eating this.
I'll take some more coffee, please. Yeah. You gonna use that creamer? I'll need a new cup.
Yeah. But God bless him. I love him. But that's gross. Newinventions.com. I saw this coming across, and I'm sure you probably saw it on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. It's the umbrella-less umbrella.
No, I didn't see this.
It's basically what it is. And when I first saw this, I thought it was genius. But it's basically a stick, and then at the top of it is kind of like it's like a wand with like a ball on the top of it. And the whole idea is that you can hold it above your head, and it's going to spray air out So when the rain,
it's like a Dyson.
yeah. So when the rain falls on you, it's spraying it out, like it's getting it away from you. Yeah. So you're standing there holding like an umbrella-less umbrella,
a big fan.
But you're not getting wet.
Okay.
Because it's, and then I just saw it come across my news feed today. And I'm like, what a dick.
Yeah.
What a dick. Like, imagine standing next to that guy.
Not only is it you're at the park and you just hear but now there's water spraying everywhere.
It's not bad enough I'm getting rained on. Yeah. Now I get to have your rain
with
on
your
me.
umbrella. It's spraying you in the face.
Yeah. What a dick move. Have you followed any of those on
no
Twitter? Like Awesome Inventions or
I want to check that out though. I am interested in reading that stuff.
AwesomeInventions.com. AwesomeInventions.com. Yeah, they also have another one where when you have a little baby that's crawling all over the ground, they built a onesie with built-in like mops, like a mop pad on their legs.
Might as well put them to work.
Yeah, so you can let them crawl around your house and they'll clean it.
Dust.
And they'll clean it. Yeah, just like a Swiffer.
Oh, that'll help your kids' allergies.
Kind of. Yeah, that's true.
Collecting every pollen and dust mite that's in your house, right on its stomach.
Yeah, but yeah, it's full of inventions like the two of those, which are, needless to say, great products. But so, what have you been up to? Like this past weekend, I got to see 1D. What did you do?
Oh yeah, One Direction. What did I do? I'm taking some golf lessons.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's time to take this slice out of my game because I just can't figure it out.
Okay.
And I've been terrible lately.
Okay.
It's like the older I get, the worse I get.
Okay.
Someone gives you a tip and it works one day, and then next 3 weeks you try it doesn't work.
Now, what's this tip?
Well, someone will be like, "Hey, I noticed you're doing this. Why don't you try putting more weight on your front foot? And you do that, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that did work."
Yeah.
And then you go practice the next time, and it's like nothing's working. So I wanted to go talk to a pro, figure it out.
So how many lessons have you gotten?
I've gotten 2.
2 lessons.
2 lessons.
What have you gotten out of it? I mean, like, have you figured out your slice?
I've gotten. Well, I bought brand new clubs.
Nice.
And I got this brand new driver.
Okay.
Not a scratch on it. I've used it like 5 times. Now my old driver has all these dents and stuff because I'm a bad golfer.
Right.
So it's gotten beaten up. So I got this new driver. I'm like, I want to learn a good swing, and I'm not going to dent this one up. I'm going to leave. It's going to be pristine. And I go to the driving range, meet the instructor. It's a woman.
Oh.
And she tells me, it looks like you're doing this. You're bringing your arm in. So I got these handcuffs. So she's got these like, it's a band, but it's like a handcuff thing. So I slide it up my arm, so it kind of locks my elbows together.
Okay.
So now I can't bring my elbow in. So I'm swinging, and she hands me my brand new driver. She goes, "Okay, now use this club." Now in my head I'm thinking, I really would like to use my old one because I don't want to scratch up this new one.
But
whatever.
Right.
3 tink. Tink, tink, 3 in a row. She's like, "Well, this isn't working. Go ahead and take it off. Take it off. That's not working." I look at my driver, fucking 3 gigantic dents in the bottom of the fucking driver. I was so pissed. I was like, "Oh my,
Oh man,
I was so mad."
And you would be the guy that, like, at the end of every golf round, like everybody else is pulling out of the parking lot, and you're still standing there cleaning your clubs.
I got my little bucket of water, scrubbing my clubs.
You are that guy, right?
Sure.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, I definitely do that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that problem. I just quit golfing altogether.
Yeah.
It's just frustrating.
It is frustrating. It's actually worse once you figure some stuff out and you get better, and then it's not it works, but it's not working good enough, and
right.
You just got to keep going and going, and it's so expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm addicted to it now.
Okay.
Like I can't stop thinking about it. I'm constantly thinking about my swing. It's disgusting.
Okay.
I'm that guy now. I used to
Make fun of that guy.
You could sit like at dinner with somebody and you're talking to them, and maybe they're sitting there like kind of, because that's what I'm doing now. I'm sitting there and I'm going through the motions in my head.
What?
I know.
What, are you
terrible.
planning on making a profession out of this? Or?
No, I just want to go out and shoot par. That's my only goal.
Isn't it funny that it's the only game that you can never beat? It's like you can in baseball you can throw a perfect, a no hitter, a perfect game.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Basketball, you can score 1,000,000 points if you wanted, if you had the time.
I'm not sure I followed this logic.
What I'm saying is like you can't hit a hole in one on every hole. Like it's never been done before.
Okay.
So there's no way for you to perfect the game. It is designed.
Yeah, in bowling you can bowl 300.
Yeah, right.
Where not one error. In baseball you can throw a perfect game, not one error.
Or you can hit for the cycle. Or in football, you go 30 for 30 for 450 yards and 4 touchdowns. Like you can be perfect in other games, but this game.
Well, I guess par is perfect because that's the score you're supposed to get.
That can't be perfect.
Now you want to go better than par,
right?
But par is perfect. Like, well, you did you were adequate.
When's the last time that somebody won the U.S. Open shooting par?
Well, exactly. Those guys are great.
Well, but what I'm saying is
I don't want to be great. I just want to.
You just
want to be adequate.
You just want to be par. Okay,
that's right.
It's just the whole design of the game is just it's made to frustrate the shit out of you,
and it does.
And yeah. So I don't know. I'll have to go out with you sometime. Go golfing. I haven't been golfing.
I'm all for
years,
it because that's all I want to do anymore.
Okay. Well, hit me up. Let me know.
All right.
Well, we'd like to thank everybody for listening to tonight's show. I am Bill. He is Joe. Joe, thanks for coming.
Glad to be here.
We are brought to you by TomSlatin.com, SLATIN.com. We will be back next week. Will Emma be joining us, or is the Tuesday night thing, is that kind of getting in the way? Or?
Well, we'll see. Her schedule's fluctuating.
We'll try and figure it out. And I'd love to get Matt Keck back on the show.
Matt Keck?
Matt Keck. He's have you seen this YouTube video? I'm a snake.
Yeah.
I'm a slithery little snake. I had an interview with him last week, and he was going to be on last week's show. But I was going through some personal things, so I was completely hammered. It was the night that you came and picked me up.
Sure. I was there.
The interview was just awful. Matt did great. But I was interrupting and laughing out of turn, and it was a fucking shit show.
You were off your game.
I was not with it that night. So hopefully next week we'll get Matt Keck back on the show, and hopefully Emma, or maybe it'll just be you and me.
Sure.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening to the Bill and Joe Show. We will see you guys again next week. See ya. Booyah!